Did I ever tell you guys about when I was at work and I started sort of railing against the whole idea of going to a concert with the intention of just drinking and not being there for the music?
Oh.
Did I ever tell you that? No. So yeah, these people were, I don't know. I think they were talking about Jimmy Buffett, and I didn't really think before I started speaking. But I was like, why the fuck would you go to a concert just to get drunk and not appreciate the music? That's so fucking stupid. And it was like crickets.
That's the Jimmy Buffett people.
And I was like,
what's the whole purpose of going to Jimmy Buffett concert?
Yeah, I know.
Have you listened to that shit?
Yeah, you have to be drunk to enjoy any of that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like the old Grateful Dead joke. What do the Grateful Dead fans say when the music's when the drugs wore off? This band sucks.
I mean, the DC punk scene, I mean, pretty much every single show, the vast majority of the crowd is out in the alleyway drinking because none of them are 21. And, you know.
Yeah.
It does drive me nuts though when you see somebody, pay good money to go see a band that you appreciate the music, like Iron Maiden or Metallica, or, these bands that you're really into because of the music, and they spend like $300 on beer and get so drunk that they pass out.
Yep.
And you're like, why the fuck? You could have just been at home.
Wait. I have done that countless times.
Let's
don't
do things
there.
there.
Yeah.
Two things. Have you seen how much beer costs at some of these venues? $300 is not that hard.
Yeah.
No.
And also,
I know that.
Tim, worry about yourself, man.
No, that deserves to be judged. Because that's asinine. If the band sucks, fine.
But if you're not going to remember the show,
sometimes it just happens. You don't go in trying to not remember.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I understand that. I'm talking about people who go, I can't wait to get there, fucking party, dude, and they just start immediately.
Hey, the pre-gaming
immediately
in the parking lot, pre-gaming in the parking lot, where you end up getting fucking rip-roaring drunk, and then get into the show. Especially if it's an arena, you sit down at your seat and then you pass the fuck out.
That's fucking stupid.
Hey,
Easy.
I've done that way too many times.
Listeners to this podcast, if you do that, you're a fucking idiot and stop.
Leave them alone.
Actually,
I mean, you still might be.
It's better if you pass out because then you can't spill your fucking beer down my back.
Yeah,
which also happens all the time. So better you pass out.
Don't get so close to drunk people, Tim.
It's almost
it's impossible. At a Mel show? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Rock and roll.
I'm just trying to.
There it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, at least has anyone of us been puked on at a show?
No.
I've puked at a show, but I have not been puked on at a show.
I've had lots and lots and lots of
my
beers
first
spilled.
Metallica concert I puked at.
Yeah.
Because
I told that story. No, because it was my first contact high. And apparently, I don't know. I think that's why. Because the guy next to me was smoking weed.
I don't think a lot of people puke when they first smoke pot. So.
Well,
I don't know.
Something happened. Something didn't agree with me.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Whenever I smoked and drank at the same time, I would puke.
Mm. Well, I definitely wasn't drinking. I was 14, and
I think you were
while
just
some people,
excited.
I started drinking when I was 15. So fuck you.
Okay, well, fuck you. I started drinking when I was 15. Fuck you. Okay.
Fuck you.
Speaking of fuck you.
Yeah. Overkill.
Overkill.
Yeah.
They have a song called Fuck You.
They do. Let's start this episode so we can talk about them.
All right. Did we already do the intro?
Not yet. Doing it right now. Do it live. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Hold on to your butts.
Right there to our immediate left, we have all the folks gathering for the annual Saxon concert.
You've got people who really are into the occult and into Satan. They're propagating Satan, and I think it's a devastating thing on our culture.
It calms me down.
What's your favorite total metal video?
Here's the funny part about metal. It's getting old. But you know what? Embrace it. I want to be that grandfather in the backseat of the car Could you turn on my station, please?
Such a fine line between stupid and clever.
And we're gonna be at the Wilson Theater tonight with Slayer. You're gonna be there too, right? Oh!
Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody, to Somewhere in Time Podcast. SomewhereInTimePodcast.com. Go there to find all of our episodes streaming. All of our YouTube episodes are up there. Well, not all of them, most of them. But the most recent episodes are, if you click into them, you can actually play the YouTube right from that episode. So it's pretty cool.
You can play the YouTube.
You can play the YouTubes. I sound like a very old man. And yeah, all of our social media streaming is linked there. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And you can email us if you'd like. somewhereintimepodcast@gmail.com. So yeah, let me do some introductions, y'all. I'm Eric. We've got Tim here.
Yo.
Joe is here.
Hey, how come Keith is always last?
I don't know.
I'm the big name.
Yeah,
special guest.
Right. And introducing
guest starring.
Winging It.
Let's not get personal.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the belt, so you know.
From Fairfax, Virginia. Keith.
Hi.
Nibble.
All that build up. Yeah.
Keith.
All right, yeah. So this episode,
it's nice to meet you.
It's all about
Horrorscope.
That's right.
There's one.
That's one.
Yes. All right, let's play a little bit of this album. Any suggestions here? What we start with?
Sure. How about the title track?
Yeah, start with Horrorscope. They play that awesome.
That opening. Oof.
Yeah. Do it.
Is that a 12-string bass? Maybe.
Well, 8, maybe. Probably 8.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah. Maybe from here I should skip to the chorus, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, I'm going to save this part for later because it gets really good there too. But
yes, it does.
We got to get into band introductions here. So Overkill, this iteration is Bobby Blitz Ellsworth on lead vocals, Merrick Gant on guitars and backing vocals, Rob Canavino on guitars and backing vocals, Sid Falck on drums, and Dee Dee Verney on bass. And obviously this is the first album to feature Merrick Gant and Rob Canavino. The previous albums were all Bobby Gustafson, so no more Bobby Gustafson from here forward for Overkill. And this album was produced by Terry Date. And
some...
It sound great.
Some famous extra people there.
Really? Who?
John and Marcia Zazula.
Oh, were they producers?
Executive production credit.
Oh,
okay.
Well, yeah. So, executive producers.
What does that mean? They just paid.
They got to sign
money
something.
up front or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Production on this is great. I mean, it sounds fantastic.
And Overkill's listed as the producer as well.
I saw that too. Yeah. But come on.
Who's really doing it?
Exactly. This album, sounds great. The bass and the drums are super tight. If I had any complaints, it would be the snares maybe a little too piccolo-y.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The guitar tone is a tiny bit too much high end, but that's like very minimal complaints. This album might be my favorite Overkill album. It's very hard to say what my definite number one is for them, but this is right up there.
Yeah, this or Years of Decay are neck and neck.
Yeah, and WFO is a very close
third too. Yeah,
like for me anyway.
Very close.
Oh, the other thing I'll say about this, for production wise, then I guess more it's the mix. I think Blitz's vocals are a little low in some points.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is kind of weird.
But it's not always. It's just
yeah.
That might be good for some people.
Maybe.
Yeah, like Keith.
Yeah.
So
I noticed that.
Let's get into that. I want to know what Keith thought of this album. I'm just gonna. I mean, I want to know. I want to skip over some of the stuff. I just want.
Okay. All right. We'll just go ahead and.
Immediate reaction.
Oh, well, exactly. Let me go back to when I first heard these guys back in high school. I hated them. Every single time I ran into a video on Headbangers Ball, I'd go to the bathroom or whatever because I just couldn't stand this band. Listening to this, I mean, especially in relation to the other stuff we've been listening to for the episodes we've been doing, like holy shit! Like I loved the goddamn music going on for this. I still hate Bobby Blitz's vocals, but much like Tim was saying when it came to the eye in King Diamond, he doesn't do like a lot of falsetto in this. It's not high range apart, and that's the whole thing. Let's face it, you guys have been playing my dumbass drunk as shit Horrorscope imitation. He never does.
No.
Anything like that at all.
Especially not in that song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Horoscope's like slow and sludgy.
Yeah,
and
gothic, I'd say. I mean, yeah, exactly. So it's hilarious now in hindsight that I, always thought that about that. And I'll be honest, music-wise, holy shit, I loved it. Vocals-wise, I didn't hate it. I definitely felt like, he's
an acquired taste.
Exactly. It's definitely not completely my style, but I like some of the shit that he did.
Okay.
So I will flat out say that, okay, fine, you guys win this round. This one definitely, I absolutely enjoyed listening to this album. Let's see if I can. Let's see here. What is it? Blood Money. God, that song sucked.
No,
the liar part of the chorus, I couldn't stand that. But Thanks for Nothing, I'd say that's even kind of punk. I'd say chorus.
Yeah, they have songs like that almost on every album where it's like more kind of just
punky.
Hardcore-ish.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a great song. All right, cool. Well, let's talk a little bit about the album cover since we haven't yet.
It's an Overkill album cover.
Is there anything to it? I mean, it's not real.
No, I mean, obviously the whole he's looking into a.
I don't know if I ever noticed it said Horrorscope at the bottom of this.
No,
seriously, you never noticed that the album title is on the album cover?
No.
You're not a very observant person, Joe, are you?
It was right there.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he's looking at like crystal ball.
Charlie doesn't have his wings on this one.
No, I just noticed a little face in there. Maybe I don't know why I never noticed that either.
Oh yeah,
it's like a little vampire baby in
there.
Yeah.
Face in there. So it's Gold's face. And I guess I haven't really paid attention to this either. I guess those are all the signs of the horoscope signs around.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that either.
Oh,
Virgo, Scorpio.
That's too busy listening. I don't know why.
See, this is why we talk about the album covers because we don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't notice this
Now
stuff.
that I did not notice.
Yeah, I didn't spend much time at all. I looked at it and was like, all right, and I moved on with my life.
Yeah. It's good to look at these sometimes,
Yeah.
Some of them are cool. I don't know that one was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
looks like
you look at Somewhere in Time, and that's like you can spend hours looking at that.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a cover to like an old IBM adventure game.
It kind of does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's anything in the liner notes about who the artist is. I don't see it though.
Maybe the internet's.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Art direction was Bob Defrin. Photos? No, that's not it. It might be that guy. Doesn't matter.
We'll just say it is.
It's a cool album cover. It's very metal.
Yeah,
I like it. So I've got some stuff on this album. So this is obviously the first album to not feature Bobby Gustafson.
Who's now in Violence.
Who is now in Violence, yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Canavino, I can't fucking up his name. Canavino was Gustafson's... Can of a vino. He was Gustafson's guitar tech.
Oh.
Yes. For a long time, since like 87 or something like that. Maybe before then.
Huh.
And Merrick Gant was in Faith or Fear. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Another ultimate
area. What better than the reliable Turbo?
Ultimate Revenge 2. Another Ultimate Revenge 2 band.
Wait, is he on that?
I don't think so.
I don't think he is either.
He must have
That's
been
the
in
band with they all look like a bunch of
like
surfers, don't they?
Yeah, well,
they have
surfers
mullets and stuff. They were surfers.
One of the guys looked like Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, just like Mr. Perfect. Exactly like Mr. Perfect.
Kurt Hennig, is that his real name?
Yeah, he was a big dude. I don't know if it's exactly like him.
Yeah, they were kind of rednecks too. You're right.
Yeah,
they had like jean jackets on, and
so this is also the last album to feature Sid Falck on drums. Right? He's not on I Hear Black, is he?
No, that was Tim.
No, he left during this tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
also,
I don't think anybody is dead in this. That's breaking a streak.
Oh yeah, wait, wasn't Chuck? Wasn't Billy? Didn't he get diagnosed with something pretty bad?
Who?
Not Chuck. What the fuck?
Oh, Blitz?
Yeah, Bobby Blitz.
He had a stroke.
Oh.
Yeah.
On stage,
yeah. On stage, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did he keep going?
I don't know.
He probably
not that night. I wouldn't be surprised.
When we saw him, he kept checking his pulse. Did you notice that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think he was getting oxygen backstage too.
Yeah, he kept leaving the stage and he'd come back and he kept checking his wrist like this, like that, and then it was like,
yeah.
Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. This is the last album released through Megaforce, and also Overkill's best-selling album. Just some fun facts.
They had a few videos from this album on MTV, and they were played fairly regularly, actually.
Yes, and I hated it.
Well, Horrorscope, and then was Bare Bones or
Thanks for Nothing was the other one.
Thanks for Nothing. Okay.
Blitz is 62.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
Wow.
Yeah, they're old, man.
He had nose cancer as well.
Oh,
his nose is all fucked up.
Wow.
If you look at it.
Yeah. So I have some stuff about Bobby Gustafson's departure if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah.
So there was an interview with him, I think like 4 years ago, 2018, 2017, something like that. And they asked him about the departure, and he basically said, more than anything, it was an argument between me and Dee Dee about doing a show where they wanted to do it strictly for the money. Yeah. And I didn't want to because we had just sold out Studio 54 in New York, our biggest show. He said they wanted to do a Halloween show and charge full price, which at that time was like $20. I said it wasn't right, and we should either do the show or keep it half price because it's not a real Overkill show. He said one thing led to another. He didn't talk to Dee Dee for a few weeks. He found out later that they were doing stuff behind his back. And ultimately, he said that actually Dee Dee did leave for a little bit, but then he found out that Blitz and Dee Dee were doing some stuff, and so he confronted Blitz and basically said, look, it's him or me. And he's like, well, I've been with Dee Dee longer, so I'm going to stay with him. He said, okay, see ya. So
that show they were going to play.
Just his opinion.
The Halloween show?
Yeah, I guess it was going to be because I saw an interview with him on that Zetro's YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He talked about that too, and he said that show was going to be like a kind of a goofy, just covers. Like they were just going to play like covers and just silly stuff, and it wasn't going to be a proper Overkill show. It was going to just be kind of like just for fun kind of a thing. That's why he was like, it's not really worth full price if you guys aren't going to do a proper Overkill show. You're going to do like just these silly covers and like goof around. He's like, you should charge like half price for that. I'm like, no, we're charging full price, and that was kind of it.
That doesn't sound like enough of a reason.
I mean, there's got to be more to the
I think
problem
there's more
than
to
that.
it.
Yeah.
I think there was probably tension between him and Dee Dee.
Yeah,
it built up over time, and he's definitely bitter though. He's I think there's a financial thing too there, because he said that when they released that Live in Overhausen thing in 2018, he posted on his Facebook saying, basically, don't buy that. He said what did he say here? I have notes. He said, what are they celebrating? The fact that none of the other members are even playing on these albums? The fact that they'll both make all the money? He was talking about Blitz and DD, basically. They're going to make all the money off of it. Apparently referring to, Vernie and vocalist Blitz. And then he said, and not the other three, or the fact that they think they don't have to pay me. Don't buy this piece of shit, people. I'm not getting a dime.
That's never stopped me from buying something before.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
It's really
Sorry,
good
dude.
fucking album, too. So fuck him.
That's the thing. Like,
I mean, you can't say fuck. I mean, he's got at least a little justification as to why he's complaining. I mean, if they're playing songs he wrote, he should be compensated.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were on the Overhausen. They play "Feel the Fire" in its entirety, right? And they play,
Horrorscope.
Well, why wouldn't he get money for songs that he's?
Yeah, that seems weird. Like illegal.
Unless he signed some terrible record deal where he didn't get, or he doesn't get a cut of that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. Who knows? But that's not his. That's not Dee or Blitz's fault, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there.
Yeah. But there was a whole thing going into the Horrorscope, though, where people were worried or nervous about this album because, there's no, he was a songwriter, he was a contributor. But I think those were squashed pretty quickly when this album came out. God damn, this album's good.
Like the first song is like, okay, things are just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be
and that's
right.
actually my note on Coma is the first song, the first guitar solo. You're like, holy shit, these guys are way better than him.
Yeah. He was never a solo guy. He was a riff guy.
Yeah. I mean, he tried, but he was.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that's kind of the gist on Gustafson.
Overkill will have a hard time maintaining guitar players, it seems like. But I guess the guys they have now have been in the band for quite a while.
Oh, have they? I don't even know.
Yeah, like 10 years.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That might be the longest tenure so far for him.
I think it is. I think the two guys they have now, it's like the longest running guitar players.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the last two albums were really good. So
yeah.
I have a little bit on the songwriting if you guys want to hear. Because I was curious about this. I knew. Well, actually, I didn't know. I was curious about the who wrote most of the lyrics, and I think it is Blitz, based on interviews I was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was talking about going into these albums and the lyrical content and what I was going to do. So I think he was the main lyricist, but I didn't know because the albums basically say all songs written by Overkill. And it's like, well, who actually wrote the song? So.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Canavino in a 2017 interview said that he actually did write, he said, I had a band when I was working for Overkill, when he was the guitar tech for Overkill, he was in another band. And a lot of the riffs, a lot of these riffs in the entire song Infectious were written in that band. And Tim Mallory was actually in that band then too. Yeah. So even before he was in Overkill, Rob Canavino and Tim Mallory were jamming, and a lot of the riffs and actually the entire song "Infectious" came from that writing session. That was pretty cool. I didn't know that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. He said he also had he helped Dee Dee write Horrorscope, and he was a contributor for Thanks for Nothing on the music and vocals, actually, or lyrics. Sorry. So I think Canavino had a lot to do with, at least a few of the songs, and then I think the rest were just basically collaborative. So, but
yeah, I wonder if Dee Verney writes a lot of riffs.
I think
kind of feel like he.
I think he must. Yeah.
Judging by that side or that other band he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell he writes a lot of
That dude never stops working.
Yeah.
He must just, God, he has so many projects going on at once.
I know.
So yeah, this album, I mean, I already said it, but it's probably my favorite. And we start getting into the songs. Coma.
Yeah.
Opening riff
Great.
remind you of anything?
Yeah.
Probably not. You probably don't remember this. One of the first songs I ever wrote was a ripoff of this.
Oh.
Conniption Fits.
Oh, yeah. Conniption Fits.
Come on, get to the good part.
Yeah, I should.
Trying to picture Sean Reinert and Steve Giorgio playing.
That would be a lot different.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, this is more straight ahead, just thrash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just thrash. And
Dee Dee's more of he's almost like a guitar player on bass.
Yeah.
A way.
Yeah. He's locked in with the riff.
Yeah.
Most of the time. And
I didn't realize that song was so long.
It's pretty long.
It's almost 5.5 minutes.
It's got a long intro, so.
Yeah.
Like a minute and a half intro. So
it's got that thrash intro. Gotta have your little slow thing, and then the big riff comes in. Good. It's a good opener for sure. It sets the tone.
Yeah. Spark's awesome too.
Yeah.
Oh. So great. And then the guitar solo, and you're like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Bobby Gustafson's doing that.
No. Still.
No. It must have been hard for him. Like, your guitar tech's a better guitar player than you are, dude.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never warm up when the band's out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Always stay on the side of the stage. Yeah.
The way Dee Dee plays, the way he locks in like that is such a big part of that Overkill sound.
Oh, yeah.
The way he's just, matching the riff, which isn't always the best thing, but for Overkill, it works really well. The way he's just It just
he
works
doesn't
for them.
100% do that.
No, but
he's just very
when he
prominent
does,
in all the recordings, basically very loud.
Yeah, an Overkill album because it's got to have that loud bass.
Yeah,
I think it's even louder on WFO.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
it's actually maybe I'll say it too loud. As a bass player, it's hard to say that.
Yeah. So let's see, Infectious.
Yeah,
awesome song. Was that one? No, Keith, you said Blood Money. Wasn't
I hate Infectious thing. It starts speeding up. I love the chorus on this one. It's this is the one where yes, Infectious. This one is kind of has a gothic kind of undertone. I felt
it's got that heavy part.
Welcome to Overkill.
Yeah.
They have their chords that they like to, their chord progressions they like.
Mm-hmm.
And they like saying "hey."
Yeah, they like the chants.
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit of this because it opens almost with the drums in the beginning are awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. Spans the channels.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I guarantee you 100% humongous Kiss fans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
They looked like Kiss when they started out.
Yep.
Yeah. Starts with the chorus.
The bass drum is really cool.
Yeah.
Little farts in there.
Yeah. Let me get to a different chorus because I like the killer, the background.
Yeah,
vocals
it's
on
really
that.
cool.
Great.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with these. I want to just play the whole damn songs.
I know. So those drums are really good. They're not unattainable like Sean Reinert stuff is, though. I could probably almost play that.
Yeah.
The Sean Reinert stuff, you're like, no, I can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
That's impossible. Sorry.
Why are you talking about stuff from a week ago?
Or possibly even 2 weeks ago.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. We're all wearing the same shirts. It's weird. What are the odds?
I haven't even bathed.
I said 3:30 to close is really good on the song too. Let me see. Oh yeah, I just like that they bring that kind of bridge riff back, but a little faster. It ends really cool too, the drums.
Yeah. Ends like it started.
Yep. It goes right into Keith's favorite. Blood Money. Do Now.
I like this song a lot.
Yeah.
You like Blood Money?
Mm-hmm. He's got the cool bass thing going on in the chorus too.
Let me see.
I'm not thinking of thanks for nothing.
At least until you bleed.
Oh, it's easy.
I said the song sounds like it could have been on like Under the Influence. It's very old school Overkill sounding to me. That is cool bass though on the this descending bass line thing. It's good.
It's good.
I like it. Thanks for nothing. Good.
Yep.
Cool
Yeah.
bass thing in it.
Hey, do the chorus.
Oh yeah, yeah. It has a little. Yeah, you're right. That stops and has the bass part.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cool.
It's a big deal in '91, man.
This part is awesome.
Yeah.
China.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
So great. Yeah.
So that's
It's,
when they're at their best. When they do fast parts within these groove parts,
Yeah.
and heavy parts, that's when they're really at their best. And this album is full of that.
Yep.
And they got away from that for a while.
Stupid.
Even now they don't do it quite as much, but that's when they really shine, is when they change
what
the
was that?
tempos up.
What was that song about? Does anyone know?
What? Thanks for nothing.
Yes. Thought it was
No.
kind of.
I didn't. I tried to look up some of what the lyrical content is about on this album, but I really couldn't find much.
I think it's about someone they don't like.
Yeah. Like many Overkill songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about half their songs.
Yeah, I don't know if it's about anyone
Or you have a thing
specifically.
with
But,
voice boot.
yeah.
Let's see.
That's a good question, though. I don't know if it's who it's about or what it's about. You look Googling it? Somebody Googling it?
Yeah, it just seems like, like Joe said, they're just annoyed with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to find out, like, talk to Blitz about, what are some of the inspirations for your lyrics?
Could be like
I think
a
just being
record
in New
exec.
Jersey is probably enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have a big problem with like record execs wanting them to be something that they're not.
That's what I was thinking. I think this song was about kind of the record industry. Is what
Yeah.
I
That's-
kind of took from it.
That's the vibe I was getting reading the lyrics just now. It's like, I think, because they have their own sound, and people like it or don't. And they're not really exactly accessible band, I guess you'd say. So
Yeah.
I could see them having some issues with, especially they were on Atlantic Megaforce, so Atlantic was the distributor. So there's probably some goofballs at Atlantic like, you guys should do a ballad, or some dumb shit.
Yeah, I don't see that happening well with these guys.
Oh, they've done a couple ballads.
Oh, I won't be
Yeah.
listening to that.
I know, it's not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Shades of Grey?
I think that was one of them, yeah. There was
The song,
one.
the Years of Decay was ballad-ish, but it ends up heavy, so.
I think there's
Right,
one
I mean-
that From the Underground and Below, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Killing Kind, I think, had one too. There was the one with like
That one had-
piano
that
and
one
stuff.
wasn't bad. But his voice is definitely not suited for
No.
actual
No,
proper
he's-
singing.
He's a screamer.
So Bare Bones, one of my favorites on the album for
Oh,
sure.
man, that song's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Opens
It's
with
got the horn sound.
It's got the Exorcist theme
Yeah.
kind of to start it.
basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
And it's speed plus heavy.
Yep.
I think you'd probably legit be scared of this as a little tiny kid, right?
Yeah.
Some background sound.
Yeah.
I think it's Souls.
Being pulled from a graveyard.
They were a fan of doubling up on the intros.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's heavy.
Yeah. I'm just going to play to the chorus because the chorus is so good too. I can edit this later. This part. Double bass here. Yeah. God. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Whew. Man. That song. Really good solos in the song, too. Guitar solos in the song.
Mm-hmm. Would it be inappropriate to play the live in Germany version of that? Just that chorus?
Oh, yeah, sure. The Overhausen.
Weren't the drums a little bit different?
I think the
double bass.
Yeah, it is.
It's not as fast.
Yeah.
But I remember liking it maybe better.
It was still good, yeah.
No, it's about the same speed. The bass. I like that one better.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little different.
Still good.
Yeah, still really
His
good.
voice sounds better on that one.
Yeah, it might. It's a little lower.
It might be tuned down. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say it might be tuned down a little bit, but I think it was the same key. It's interesting. Let me play the solo in this song because there's a part specifically. Let's see, 3:20. I said. Just the whole solo, and then goes into that harmonized part. Really cool. Yeah, that was it. Just that.
It does that little stop with the piano too.
Oh yeah.
Really good at ending solos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And that goes right in the horoscope, which we played a little bit of already.
That was
Here's the funny thing: when listen to this album for the very first time, I'm not looking, I'm doing it while I'm working. The song starts, and I don't know what song it is, and I'm like digging it heavy. It goes into the verse, and I'm like, all right, and then I look over and I see what it is, and I'm like rolling my fucking eyes. Son of a bitch.
Well, the video was kind of goofy. Like he had like the
I don't even remember the video.
The contact lenses and it like made him look
back
kinda,
then. That was probably state of the art.
Maybe.
You talking about like the Ghost? I don't remember what the video looked like.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, it's like the straight, almost like a cat.
Yeah, like a cat eye.
So what else about the song? We played a lot of it already.
Yeah, I want to go into the part at 240 because that's when it gets Super heavy. Really
Super
With
heavy.
the drums.
Yeah, the drums.
How's he doing that?
fucking awesome.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep playing because there's a solo. The part of the solo at 340 is so great. Right here. It's awesome.
Yeah.
God. That's some of the best stuff they've ever done.
Yep.
Easily.
100%. Yep.
Just that whole part right there.
It's
some of the best Overkill stuff ever.
Yep.
Great. Man, what a song. And the New Machine after that, which might be my least favorite of the album.
It is. It is,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, there's a little dip here, like New Machine and Frankenstein. I like Frankenstein; it's a cool cover, but it's like kind of.
I don't know. Well, that's the one thing for me. Like Frankenstein was, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I was in London in between my junior and senior year of college, studying for a month, and Frankenstein was our theme song. We just break into that while we were walking down the street. I was 20 years old, so we were pretty much drinking nonstop while I was supposed to be studying and shit. But that was like it. So like when I ran into that on this album, I enjoyed it. The big thing about shit like that, when you're doing a cover of an iconic tune, you can't fuck around. Like we were shooting the shit before we started recording. I mentioned for Record Store Day, I got the latest the release for a bunch of early fucking Sisters of Mercy shit. One track they do is Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, holy shit. When I saw that, I'm like, fuck yeah, I got to get this. I got to hear that. And it's fine. It's good. It's, Sisters of Mercy doing a cover of a country song.
Right.
But when you do a fucking iconic song like that, you got to fucking take it up a level and everything. I really, really felt that they did a great job of nailing this one. And of course, they don't have all the instrumentation that fucking Edgar Winter did.
Well, there's a whole middle
exactly. The whole like keyboards going.
Yeah, exactly.
Nuts. Exactly.
They couldn't do all that, but
But I would say,
actually.
oh fuck you, man! I love that part. But I would say like this was a pretty fucking solid cover of a tune that you wouldn't expect to run into on a fucking album like this. This brought a smile to my face when I ran into it.
Well, apparently it was like when Merritt Gant joined the band, he was like one of the first conversations he had with Rob Canavino was about this song. Like I think he was fucking around with it on guitar or something because Rob Canavino had done it in the band that he was in when he was a guitar tech for Overkill. They were fucking around with it, and he was playing it at rehearsal one day, and Merritt Gant's like, "Oh, I've always wanted to do that song. I always want to do like a metal version of that song." And I think the rest of the guys are like, "Fuck it, let's do it." So yeah, it works out. It's a good cover.
Yeah,
it's really good. Is this their first? This is the first cover song on an album by them, right?
Yeah, I think so. On an actual album, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, even the only.
Yeah, because they did Coverkill, but that was a whole
it was an album of covers.
Yeah.
Then they got metal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's really good. We kind of skipped New Machine, but the end has like a Metal Militia feel. Like the end of Metal Militia, you know?
Yeah, it does actually.
The marching.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's a machine or if it's supposed to be marching.
It's a machine.
I think they're saying, here we go.
It's totally a machine.
Here we go.
Here we go. Sonic and Hate Age.
That's a machine.
Yeah. All right, so Live Young, Die Free. I love the chorus in this song. Just the
I don't have a whole lot.
The back and forth on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it kind of dips here, and then the last two are great.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, let me play the chorus of this one at least. Yeah. I love that part. That's great.
Yeah. I love that Sid Falck uses triplets like crazy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
There's a pretty good guitar riff right after that, too.
Let's see.
The harmonize. I don't know if it's a harmonized part, but it's kind of a solo slash riff.
Kind of Slayery.
Yeah, it is. It's like faster Slayer.
Yeah. Okay, so Nice Day for a Funeral. One of the best songs on the album.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yep. It is.
Yeah.
I think these last two together, it's my favorite part of the album.
Yeah. And it's very old school. It's like, it's got the whole feel of, how they went from Overkill 1 to Overkill 2 to Evil Never Dies. It has that whole feel of, they're kind of going into the next song.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Gong.
You gonna keep playing after this guitar part?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
A little double bass thing that he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a video for this?
I don't
know.
Think so.
Let me play the last chorus. That's when it starts going into the next song.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it ends with the little... This says Coma, Infectious, and Frankenstein had airplay, but it doesn't say anything about Next Day of a Funeral.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, this is right there. Horrorscope and Thanks for Nothing at videos.
Yeah. See, that's ballady.
Yeah.
Like, I think up to this point, this was the most, this is as ballad as they've gotten.
Had they ever used an acoustic guitar before?
Yeah, User Decay.
Was that an acoustic or was it?
No, that was acoustic. Pretty sure we can play it.
Can we play it here?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Now it's heavy.
Yeah.
No more ballad.
But I like that they don't do the chorus right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they go back into the...
A little anticipation there.
Yeah. Well, let me fast forward a little bit to get to the chorus here.
Is that an acoustic bass?
That'd be weird.
No.
Yeah. All right, you want to hear Years of Decay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you're right, Tim.
Yeah, that's an acoustic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Blue Sky. Is that the...
Well, we've reached the end of the album.
Shocking.
What? We didn't even talk about New Machine hardly.
Was it Blood Money that has the that one riff?
Yes.
Power Surge. Does it have the bass line from Power Surge in it? Where there's a little spot where it just plays bass real quick, and I think it's the Power Surge opening riff.
Shithead, power up.
Here, let me play Power Surge. Power Surge starts like this. So I think
fucking horrible.
I think that riff is in Blood Money.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like a...
That's totally Power Surge, 100%.
Huh.
It has to be.
A little bit.
He did it on purpose. I mean, listen to this.
Yeah.
Is that on Feel the Fire? What album was that?
It's on Taking Over.
Taking Over, okay.
That's the worst of the first.
Yeah, those first two albums are not... Definitely not a go-to.
The first one a little bit better than the second. That's probably because I got it before the second one.
Yeah. All right. So we grade this thing?
Do it. A.
A+ for me.
It was close to that. I don't think it's
A+.
I'm gonna go B-.
That's fine. We understand.
Yeah, exactly. I trust me. Initially, when you guys have been waiting for this moment, I will. I was expecting F, and this is definitely.
Hey, B- is great then.
This definitely deserves a listen to more than one.
I will take a B- for Overkill from Keith. Every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is a top 3 1991 album for me.
Yeah, I think it is me too.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it was.
Then maybe it should be named.
There's a lot of good shit in 91, guys. Come on.
I know, but
shit coming up.
Oh,
this was good, but I mean,
it's number 4 for me actually. So
it's number 3.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is there.
3D, it's 3 for me. Soundgarden's number 2 for me.
Oh yes.
Overkill's 4. Metallica, of course, is the 1. Shocking.
Number 5?
No, number 1. Pearl Jam is my number 5, actually.
I think I had Prong as number 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's close this one out. We're not sure. Next episode, who knows what we're going to be talking about. Maybe we'll talk about Mr. Bungle next episode. Who knows? We'll see.
Weren't we supposed to tell people what we were going to talk about?
Yeah, but we don't know yet. So how are we going to tell them?
We'll tell them on Facebook.
Yeah, we will.
And Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram.
Look at your Insta.
Your Insta, guys.
Are we supposed to
your
be on
socials.
TikTok? I don't know if we're on TikTok. No, we're not on
that
TikTok.
would work.
I don't know how that would work either. It's all like videos and shit. We don't do videos.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd just be like clips of us saying things out of context.
Totally. No,
for no reason.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. For Joe and for Keith and for Tim, I'm Eric saying
Thank you. Good fucking night.
Energy, aggression, power. To sum it up, it's a vulgar display of power.
Heavy metal speaks to the anger and despair of teenagers today, the same way that the blues used to speak to the despair and anger of the South.
Cutting out.
Cutting it up big time.
Some cunt's recording this.